any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the 11th-ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Volunteers will kick it off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fitzgerald. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense will have the first possession of the game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these line.
There he goes. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. On the move, it's Alexander. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Leaves it with the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Gets rid of it. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. Promising start to that drive, sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Volunteers offense will go to work for the first time today. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but, David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could talk to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football. And one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position. And these are two of the best in the entire country.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Volunteers line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Gonna run it. It's Alexander. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Pavia. Quickly out to the tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And the Commodores are facing 3rd and inches. Surging forward on the sneak. Ball is free. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl, but knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high and low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you ball. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
The Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Sends it back in motion. Reads it, fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The play action fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Spence. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Wants to throw again. He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This crowd trying to do it. It's hard to get inside the kicker's head. Good, right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the shotgun, the inside give. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Tennessee. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Gonna take a shot. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. The Vols will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. And the Commodores in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Catch in the middle. It's Hoskins. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Got a man, it's Fisher.
And listen, the play call, he didn't get anywhere. The fullback got no yards, but I do like the offense's willingness to throw him the football, make everybody a target, right? Find everybody on the field. He's usually blocking. Sometimes you can sneak in there and make a big play.
Makes it past the marker. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It's
just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Commodores send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Looking for room, it's Bishop. Finds a little bit of space, he'll get 3 out to the 15. And the Vols want to crank the tempo.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Volunteers will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Commodores have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hudson. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. Pressure coming. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. And the Commodores decide to punt it away. Takes it on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll get this drive going from the 17. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got
some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. That's it for the period, and it's Vanderbilt holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Staley.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off covered. But you can tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
That's reeled in. It's Matthews. At the 40, there he goes. Running free. Touchdown ball. A great catch and run for 6.
Coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to pounce back on that. The head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Pavia. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Look, as an offense, we're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that third down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not much.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. Looks it in at the 40. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Handoff from the gun. That's a fumble on the play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Rides the back and leaves it. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Unloads to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to a 27. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little light here on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Hoskins. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive gain right away.
Touchdown Doors! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Really nice job by the quarterback getting through his progression. He wanted to throw that football down the field, but nobody was open. He never forgot about his running back, running the swing route, spitting it out to the perimeter, and letting him do the rest for a touchdown.
And he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll try the run. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. And the Volunteers are in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Finds the tight end. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Pulls it in. It's Staley. He stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. The quick out. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. The Vols come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Rides the back on the option, the give. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down. Here comes the hurry up.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. To the ground with the back. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33. And the Vols come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Off the RPO, complete. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Now the play fake. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
Got it in the middle. It's Matthews. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Volunteers headed quickly to the line. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Takes a hit as he fires. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that's going to give us a tie ball game.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Takes the handoff. It's Alexander. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride in stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last one.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Gives it on the option. Breaks into the open. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Neyland Stadium alive. A cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
To the air, it's Pavia. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Wants to throw again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hoskins. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. Rush is on him. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. The Commodores will punt this one away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on first down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Volunteers will line up to punt it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Scanning the field, it's Pavia. Makes a man miss. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Commodores can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Tosses it incomplete. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Makes the grab. It's Sherrill. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. He's looking downfield to throw. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Punt is on its way. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. He gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Finds his big tight end. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. The Vols in the hurry-up. Trying play action. Fires left. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Caught in the backfield, it's Staley. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds.
Well, that play was designed for that down and distance, right? You saw how he barely got enough to pick up the first. Really nice job by the play caller there, understanding the situation of what play to dial up.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. A shot toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Lets it go to the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
The Commodores will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll open the second half with a run. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Volunteers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank.
He'll take the deep shot. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And listen, there's different degrees of open, but in college football, that's open. When your receiver has a step on the guy, man, those are the ones you feel like you should complete most of the time, and he just overthrew that.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. He'll take it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Volunteers have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on first down, to throw. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They're dealing with a second and long. On the run, it's Bishop. Feeds him the stiff arm, and he's running free. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Vols racing to the line in a hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
The RPO, it's complete. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And the Vols will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Fires into the end zone. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row.
Well, the offense tries to go RPO, but that time the quarterback and his intended target just couldn't hook up.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. Get it out on the screen. Looks as if they might have that screen really set up, but he'll be stopped short of the marker. It's 4th down.
Nice job by the defense there. They knew coming into this one, this running back was dangerous catching the football, so really good job getting him down on the ground, now setting up 4th and goal.
He'll keep it on the sneak. Sneaks into the end zone.
And how about make no mistake about it? Line up, bring in the big boys. You know, you probably have a good idea of what I'm trying to accomplish. 4th down situation, and the offense comes through playing with a little physicality, a little muscle.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And it was finished off with the quarterback sneak. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Bringing it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Gives it on the option. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. To the air, it's Pavia. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Finds a tight end down the gut. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Single back formation, and they give it to it. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. On the run, it's Alexander. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Hoskins. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. Use the play fake, down to throw. He's going to run it. Turning it on. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Commodores trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Vanderbilt. Lining up to add another.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
They go 83 yards on the drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So here is the Tennessee offense. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Hold and fired complete. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Illegal blocking offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A first down for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to pass. It's Aguilar. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Caught close to the marker. It's Staley. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
He rifles one deep to the left. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Great job by the defense not falling asleep on that play. Like, you're right there in that fringe area, this part of the field where offenses will get a little bit aggressive and try to throw the football because they kind of think the field shrinking is harder to run. Nice job staying on it, staying disciplined, and executing by this defense.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Volunteers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Got it behind the line. It's Bishop. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
And the Volunteers pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Back to throw, it's Aguilar. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. They'll come to the line, 90 seconds to play here in the 3rd. Caught behind the line, it's Matthews. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That cornerback putting his face in the fan, I love it. Coming up quickly, making a tackle in space.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Nestled just inside that right upright. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot. so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Line gets set, first down. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. They're setting up the screen. There he goes. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. And the Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Pavia. Finds his tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on Vanderbilt.
They've got the screen set up. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Runs through a tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. Neyland Stadium alive. A cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Fitzgerald. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. The Commodores have a first down.
That's a risky play call there, 4th and a couple of yards, and you turn around, you hand it to your running back, you say, my guy's a better athlete than any of yours on defense, and he's going to find a way to keep this drive going.
Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, trying to put a little move on him, and it didn't help much. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Pocket breaking down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. The lead is down to a field goal.
And that's massive. All the pressure on your defense now. You've made the field goal. You've got to get the ball back. You need one more kick. That's what you need. And so the defense has to be ready to take the field right now, play with intensity, play with energy, and get it back to the offense quickly.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll move the tight end. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Here's a heat. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
That's 2 drops in a row for this guy, and if you're the quarterback, you're starting to ask yourself, do I need to keep giving this guy opportunities, or am I going to start looking elsewhere?
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Vols will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. They'll start this drive from the 42. Looking to throw, it's Pavia. Got it in the middle, it's Hudson. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line, it's Sherrill. Oh, he's got some space. And just like they drew it up, right? Put it on the ground, get it, get the first down. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The offense coughs it up. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls off.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And they're able to get him down.
There's a great saying in football. It's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. Well, my Jimmy's better than your Joe.
And the Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Throws for the tight end. Picked off to stop the threat. He's brought down. A short return to the defense. Comes out on top with a pick.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you can tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
This guy's been running hard all game long. In the 4th quarter now with that last run, he's now at 99 yards rushing. One more carry away from potentially reaching that 100-yard milestone that all running backs covet.
And the Vols will have a 1st down.
Well, you got to think in his mind right now, ball security is at a premium, right? He's had a problem with that earlier in this game, but with the lead now late in the game, yards aren't as important as taking care of the football, and I think he's doing a better job of that now late.
Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
The Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. The give and tick, 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 tick. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And with the lead late in this football game, I expect to see more of this from this offense. And what am I telling my running back, who's already put the ball on the ground once today? 2 hands on the football. We're not fighting for all this extra yardage. Like, protect the football. We cannot put that thing on the ground.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
And that hurts on defense, giving up the 1st on the ground like that. We're in a 1-possession game. You've got all 3 timeouts. I think you got to start burning them here to save some clock.
The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. From the gun, running back on the move. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
I know you took a loss on 1st down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against the defense that knows you're going to do it.
Unloads quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Just a short pass to the tight end. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives, and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. They'll run the counter. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the 1st down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. The field goal is no good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to throw. It's Pavia. Under fire. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Well, quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
To the air on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Alexander. He's got the 1st down, and he gets out of bounds. 19 seconds remaining. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike.
No gain on the play.
A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. upright is good from 59. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. To the air on first down. He lofts one down the sideline. It's incomplete, and the clock strikes 0, and we are headed to overtime. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
First play of the first possession of OT. Here's the handoff. Got the first down and more. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. Touchdown, Commodores! And they're on top here in overtime. The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7.
When you're trying to throw the ball down from the 1-yard line, it's going to have to be a bang-bang play, right? Quarterback making a quick read, getting it out quickly, receiver being ready for it. All 3 of those things happen for the offense, scoring that touchdown.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
The give to the back. Third down in overtime, and they need to get it to the end zone. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. A little screen to the running back. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Running a screen pass on third down can be feast or famine, and people going hungry after that one.
Yeah, defense, great job and a critical down and distance on third down.
Oh, and it's intercepted, a turnover in overtime. Flying down the left side. At the 30. And the takeaway will put the finishing touches on this one. They took it right down to the wire. Final game of the season, but they are now bowl eligible, and they can cash in on those extra practices